There are many words and phrases used during the process of applying for a mortgage, searching for a property, and buying a home that aren't common knowledge to many people. In today's video, we're going to discuss which real estate terms every buyer should know before becoming a homeowner. But first, let's roll the intro. Hi everyone, Josh here, and before we start, I just want to remind you to hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notifications so that I can continue to make more content like this in the future. Buying your first home can be like learning a new language. I remember when I first got started in real estate, when I was first learning to become a real estate broker, many of the terms were so new that when I read through documents, barely anything made sense, and it made my head hurt trying to understand them. Now it's a totally different story, but if you're not as experienced, it can be really difficult to understand what you're looking at, especially when you're reading an offer to purchase, property documents, or deeds associated to a property. So in this video, I'm going to help you get a head start, and I'm going to run you through a quick real estate language course so that you can be better prepared once you're in the process of searching for your own property. So let's start with the terms used in the financing portion of real estate. You'll often hear the word amortization. In real estate, amortization refers to paying off your mortgage within a set period of time. In other words, it refers to making regular payments until your debt to the bank or mortgage lender has been paid in full. In most cases, amortization with the bank will be 25 to 30 years. The second term is appraisal. An appraisal is an approximation of a home's current value based on a range of factors such as the price of similar properties in the area. Appraisals are usually done by the banks during the lending process to confirm the amount they are lending you is suitable for the property. Typically, the term appraisal is used by the banks and the term home evaluation is used by realtors. Then we have a fixed rate mortgage. A fixed rate mortgage refers to the interest rate associated to the mortgage. In a fixed rate mortgage, the interest rate remains the same throughout the term of the mortgage. A typical term in Canada for a mortgage will be 5 years. After 5 years, your mortgage interest rate can be adjusted by the bank. You will often also hear about variable rate mortgages. With a variable rate mortgage, the interest rate and mortgage payment both vary depending on market conditions. The variable rate is based on the prime rate set by the Bank of Canada. If the interest rate rises, as it has been doing over the last several months, it will affect the payment of interest that is paid to the bank with each mortgage payment. When dealing with a mortgage, you will also often hear the term principal. The principal is the amount that you borrow from the lender, excluding the interest. Each time you make a mortgage payment, the payment is divided between the principal and the interest. The principal payment is the portion that helps you pay down your mortgage loan and grow your equity. Speaking of paying down your mortgage and growing equity, equity is also an important term you should know. Equity is the difference between the amount owed to a lender and the market value of the property. If you sell the home at a profit, the equity would be the money you receive after paying off your mortgage. Now that you have a better understanding of the financial terms in real estate, let's move on to the terms used when making an offer and during the closing of a purchase. You will often hear the term conditional offer when making an offer on a property. A conditional offer is an offer that is subject to certain specified conditions. For example, some typical conditions to an offer include financing and inspection. Each of these conditions will have a specified time limit to be completed, which will be noted in the offer. Sometimes during negotiations, you will also come across a counteroffer. Sometimes when making an offer on a property, the seller may decide not to accept the initial offer due to price or certain conditions, for example. In this case, a counteroffer would be completed to adjust the original offer. When you receive a counteroffer, you will be given a specified time limit within which you can accept or reject the counteroffer. Another not so commonly known term is a lien. A lien is a claim against the property for money owed. The most common reasons for a lien are when the mortgage goes unpaid or municipal taxes go unpaid. With a lien, the bank or city will have the right to repossess your property and forcefully sell it to repay the amount owed on the mortgage or taxes. Another common term used in Quebec for real estate is notary. A notary is a person authorized to perform acts in legal matters such as finalizing a sale between a buyer and a seller. Here in Quebec, all real estate transactions must be notarized through a notary in order to be valid. Finally, the last term that will be discussed today is a deed. A deed of sale is a legal document prepared by the notary that confirms that you are now officially the owner of the property. The notary will also have you sign a deed of hypothèque, otherwise known as a deed of mortgage, which is also a legal document confirming the mortgage loan between the bank and yourself. Now that you have a bit more of a basic understanding of some of the most common real estate terms, you can have a little more confidence when going through the real estate buying process. If you've made it this far, I want you to let me know below in the comments what other real estate terms you may have heard of before that maybe I didn't mention in today's video that others would find helpful. Drop a comment below and let me know. That does it for this week's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications for more content like this, and I'll catch you next time.